Welcome dear 10th standard students to this session. Yesterday we have seen find the number of terms, number of two-digit numbers which are divisible by 2, divisible by 3, divisible by 4, etc. children. Then one more time the same, find the number of three-digit numbers which are divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Today we will be working out the sums little different from yesterday. That's find the number of multiples of 4 between 10 and 250. Between means we need to leave this 10 and 250. Between 10 and 250, how many multiples of 4 are there? We know the multiples of 4, the multiplication table, multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, etc. But let's start from the next of 10. Therefore, the first number we know because multiples of 4 between 10 and 250. The next of 10 is 11. No, 12. It starts from 12. First term, add 4 to that, 16, 20, it goes up like this. The last term we do not know. Which term comes near to 250? Okay, 250 cannot be considered. Okay, between they say. Therefore, let me take this 250. Try to divide by 4. Okay, 6 for 24. Carry 1. 0 comes. Therefore, 2 for 8. 2 which is there. Therefore, children, if we subtract this 2 from this 250, it becomes 248. 248 is the last term, children. Suppose if you add this to 250, it becomes 252, it becomes wrong. But the question is between 10 and 250. 10 ಇಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, 250 ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. Therefore, subtract this 2 from 250. Therefore, the last number becomes. Then, as usual, children, we know that A is equal to 12, D is equal to 16 minus 12 becomes 4. This is last term, 248. Let's use this formula and find out number of terms, children. We know that A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to AN, that is 248. Formula, children. A is 12 plus n minus 1 into D we have calculated 4 is equal to, this is 248. Then that will transpose and cross multiplication will give our answer. N minus 1 into 4 remains here only. 248 gets transposed, minus 12 will be equal to 8 minus 2 becomes 6, 4 minus 1 becomes 3, this remains 2. Now, n minus 1 will be equal to this 236 by 4. This 4 by cross multiplication I have taken. Last two digits are 36, which is divisible by 4. Therefore, 1 4s are 4. 5 4s are 20, remaining 3 comes here 36, 9 4s are children will be equal to 59. Now, n will be equal to this 59 minus 1 gets transposed, therefore 1 will be equal to 60. Therefore, our answer becomes, children, there are 60 multiples of 4 between 10 and 250. This is how we calculate, children. It's very easy calculation. The next sum, 15th sum, it says there are 2 APs. Okay, 2 APs are given. Among the 2 APs, which term of this will be equal to the nth term of that? Okay, find out which term of these 2 APs are equal. Therefore, let me take this first one. In this, A is equal to 63 and B is equal to, calculated carefully children, minus value comes, no, 65 minus 63 becomes 2 children. Okay, this is the first term and the common difference of first AP. In this, the first term becomes 3, common difference becomes 10 minus 3 will become 7. Okay, we have to consider the nth term of this AP will be equal to nth term of this AP. Okay, therefore, in this, A plus n minus 1 into D will be equal to the nth term of this children. Let's substitute these values. We'll be getting the value of n. So, in this, the only unknown term is n children. We know A and D, n we do not know. We know A and D from this. Suppose if our answer is 15, then we say that 15th term of this AP will be equal to 15th term of this AP. This is how we correlate. Substitution. A is 63 plus n minus 1 into D becomes 2 will be equal to, in this, 3 plus n minus 1 into D is 7. Simplification children. Nth term of this AP will be equal to nth term of second AP. This is 63 plus 2 into n, 2n minus 1 to z2 will be equal to 3 plus 7 into n, 7n minus 1 into 7, 7. It's simplification. 63 minus 2 becomes 61 plus 2n will be equal to, this is 7n minus 7 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 greater number sign, minus 7 plus 3. When two different signs are there, subtract and keep greater number sign. Now let me take n towards my side, all the numbers towards one side. Here we have 2n transposition minus 7n will be equal to, this is minus 4. This gets that side transposed, minus 61. This will become, when two different signs are there, subtract and keep greater number sign, it will become minus 5n will be equal to, two same signs are there, add and keep the same sign, minus 65 children. Minus and plus, many signs are involved children. Carefully what to do. This minus and minus get cancels. N will be equal to 65 by this 5 by cross multiplication. 1 5s are 13 5s are. Therefore, n will be equal to 13, which means children, 13th term of this AP will be equal to 13th term of that AP. You can physically check its value. You can do it and find out. Find the 13th term children, A plus 12B. Similarly, find the 13th term, A plus 12B. Find the values will be same. This is how we have to calculate, make necessary pause children and write down in the notes.
ஐயோ
Children, I have taken another sum which is quite different from the remaining sums that what we have done. The sum which is in terms of a statement, you must be very careful in writing the statement into equation form. Okay, if this equation is correct, then the simplification is not at all difficult, children. So you must be careful in writing the equation part. The statement is like this. In an AP, the third term is 16 and seventh term is 12 more than its fifth term. If so, find the first term and the common difference. Or the question will be, write the AP. Okay, so looking at even these equations, we will be in a position to say the question children. In an AP, third term is 16 and the seventh term is equal. Is means equal. Seventh term is 12 more than plus more than its fifth term. Children, let's simplify and find the values of A and D. If we calculate A and D, the next AP or any term can be calculated. Third term is 16. We know that third term can be written as A plus 2D is equal to 16, children. The first part of the sum. The next, let's simplify the next part. A7 is nothing but A plus 6D will be equal to fifth term is calculated A plus 4D plus this 12 children. Let's simplify. This A and A get cancelled, children, because when this plus A comes this side becomes minus A, plus A minus A get cancels. Now 6D we have transpose minus 4D will be equal to this 12. 6 minus 4D becomes 2D will be equal to 12, children. Therefore D becomes 12 by 2 by cross multiplication. 1 time, this is 6 times. D is equal to 6, children. Take this value and substitute in the first equation. We get the value of A. A plus 2 into D becomes 6 will be equal to 16, children. A plus, this is 12 is equal to 16. This is a linear equation in one variable, children. A is equal to 16 minus 12 because transposition A will be equal to 4. If you want to find out AP, the general form of AP is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, likewise comes. Or the question can further be find out 20th term. 20th term is equal to A plus 19D. A and D we know, we can find out. That's how this sum can be extended. Therefore, the important part of this sum lies in writing the equation, children. The next 17th one. There is an AP. The question is little different, children. Find out 20th term from the last term itself. From the last term, if this is the last term, so likewise you have to come itself. Likewise, this will become first term, second, third, fourth, fifth. Likewise, 20th term. Find out the 20th term from the last term. Okay, let's first write down the given children. We know that A is equal to 3 children and D is equal to A2 minus A1. 8 minus 3 will become 5. Then the last term or nth term is 263. This is nothing but nth term, children. We can say that nth term as last term. Okay. Here I am going to introduce one more formula, children. Previously we have seen two formula part. One is general form of AP, that is A, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, likewise. Then nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D. Now the third formula, children, whenever this word comes, children, especially you have to use that formula. Find out a particular term, find out 20th term from last term means the formula is AN will be equal to L minus square bracket N minus 1 into D close the bracket. Carefully look into the formula part and write down, children. Here they have asked determine 20th term. 20th term, children, substitution. 20th term is equal to last term we have calculated is 263 minus this is 20 children. 20 minus 1 becomes 19 into D is 5 we have calculated. N minus 1, 20 minus 1, 19, D is 5. Therefore, this will be equal to 263 minus 19 5s will become 95 children. So, you calculate this one, it will become 158 or something like that children. Therefore, this is the 20th term from the last. Okay, please note that the formula is the new formula children. Then all the substitution and simplifications are that very much known to you children. Therefore, the formula and substitution, we come to the conclusion that a 20th term is 150. This 20th term we calculate from the last. Therefore, 158 is the 20th term from the last. Try to remember this formula children and work out the sums. Children, look into this 18th sum children. The statement is a little lengthier. You have to learn to convert the statement sums into mathematical equations. As I said in the previous sum children, I will read out what is there. You can check the statement children. I have written the mathematical expression. You can check the statement. By looking into the equations, we can say what the statement is children. Okay? The sum of 4th and 8th term of an AP is 24. This is how we read children. Okay? Statement which is there like this. The sum of 4th and 8th term of an AP is 24 and the sum of 6th and 10th term of an AP is 44. If so, find out A, find out D, calculate 20th term, find 30th term, or write the AP. All sorts of sums can be calculated. Okay, please learn to write the equations for the given statements, children. Very easy. The sum of addition, children. The sum of 4th term and 8th term is 24. And the sum of 6th and 10th term of an AP is 44. After writing the equations, just expand and simplify children. It becomes very easy. Let's do it. A4, 4th term can be written as A plus 3D plus 8th term becomes A plus 7D, which will be equal to 24 children. Let me simplify. A plus A becomes 2A, 3D plus 7D becomes 10D will be equal to 24 children. Let me call this equation as 1. Further, for this equation, 6th term is A plus 5D plus 10th term will become A plus 9D will be equal to 44. Okay, that's just expansion children. 6th term is this, 10th term is this. Therefore, A plus A becomes 2A plus 5 plus 9 becomes 14D will be equal to 44. Like terms we have added. Let me call this as equation 2. Solving 1 and 2 children. Therefore, let me write it like this. Equation 2 minus 1 gives, equation 2 is this. 2A plus 14D is equal to 44. Then this is 2A plus 10D is equal to 24. Subtraction we have taken, therefore change its sign. Its plus will become minus. This will become minus. Its sign will become minus. Then draw this line, children. Plus 2a minus 2a get cancelled, children. 14 minus 10 will become 4d. This will be equal to 44 minus 24. 0. This becomes 20. Therefore, d will be equal to 20 by 4 by cross multiplication will be equal to 5, children. D is 5. Let's calculate A. See, children, I have taken equation 2 minus 1 and have solved. You can take equation 1 minus 2 and solve same answer you must get, children. Okay? Then, where do I need to substitute this D, children? Either in equation 1 or equation 2. In any of the equations you can substitute, you will find the same value, children. Let me take the first equation. Substituting this in equation 1 becomes, equation 1 is 2a. You will write one below the other, children. 2a plus 10d is equal to 24. 2a we have plus 10 into d. D is 5, children. Will be equal to 24. 2a plus 10 5s are 50 is equal to 24, children. Therefore, transposing 2a will be equal to 24 minus this 50. Transposition 2a will be equal to greater number sign minus 10 minus 4 becomes 6. 3 minus 2 becomes 1, children. Okay. 4 minus 2 becomes 2, children. Next, a is equal to minus 26 by this 2, children, by cross multiplication. 2 get cancels by 13 times. A will be equal to, okay, minus 13, children. Please remember to write down the sum, children, the sign. We have calculated D as well as A. Then AP can be written. If the question is write on the AP, therefore general form of AP becomes A, comma A plus D, comma A plus 2D, etc. Or find 20th term. A20 is equal to A plus 19D. Likewise, any part of the sum can be extended from 8, children. Please try to learn these sums, children. Practice more of sums, children. At least 5 to 10 sums per day. If you practice it, it will become very easy for you, children. Learn formula part and the simplification. Do well. Help your parents. Be good. Be healthy. Thank you, children.